Imagine a scenario where two men correctly guess the winning number of the national lottery and end up with a price of $10 million. And they split it equally to $5 million each. While this is a significant sum of money, it has a vast different impact on each man's life. One of the men is a multi-millionaire, and winning the $5 million only adds about 2 or 3% to his current worth. In contrast, the other man is a hardworking ditch digger for the city sewers, struggling to provide for his family. When the news of their good fortune spreads, people will celebrate the ditch digger's success and forget about the multi-millionaire. This is because the lottery win will profoundly impact the ditch digger's life, transforming it for the better. This imagined scenario can explain why Jesus calls the poor, the hungry, the mourners fortunate. It is not because he glorifies these conditions. It is because these conditions will improve drastically with his coming. After all, his disciples, we will see to that they improve. In the Beatitudes, Jesus proclaims, "Blessed are you who are poor, for yours is the kingdom of God." It's not that Jesus glorified poverty, but he recognizes that those poor in material wealth often possesses a wealth of faith, resilience, and compassion. And like the ditch digger, they may have empty stomachs, but their hearts are full of hope. Back in the seminary days, we had a course on liberation theology. And I remember one of the life story the professor shared with us. He told us he met a little sisters of the poor of Jesus, something like that, involved with, working with the poor. And she lived with them. She wasn't setting up cooperatives or livelihood projects or running education institutions or not even catechizing, not much involved or talking to them, nothing. She just stayed with them. She just lived in the squatters area. So the professor told her, "Sister, you cannot preach to empty stomachs. We must set up some livelihood projects for them. We must improve the lives of the poor." The professor said, the sister held his hands and said to him, "Yes, you can teach, you can preach to empty stomachs if the stomach of the teacher or the preacher is as empty as his students." The key message here is not simply about the poor receiving blessings, but about the transformative power of discipleship. Just as the little sisters of the poor chose to live among the poor, we are called to immerse ourselves in the lives of those who need our love and support. We may need to provide material solutions like livelihood projects or to make a difference in the lives of these less fortunate. While these efforts are essential, the sister's wisdom reminds us that sometimes the most profound change occurs when we truly understand and empathize with others' struggles. We can teach and preach to empty stomachs when our hearts and stomachs are just as hungry for justice and compassion as those we seek to serve. May we all be blessed with hearts that hunger for what is right and just. St. John Chrysostom, pray for us.